Realize every time when you make these mistakes, you put yourself further back. You know what I'm saying? You hurt yourself. Eventually become detrimental to the fold. Eventually you get cut off from the fold. That's everybody. And that's even me. If I'm going to hold the fold up and keep the fold back, eventually look at I become a weight. Why he told us, lay aside every weight in the sin that's so easy to do well. So if I'm beset, I'm hedged in, and what are they going to do if I connect to the rest of it? If I'm sitting here in my arm caught, where the rest of my body going? It's hedged in, but this is my hand. Now, one or two things going to happen. This hand going to either have to get away from where it's hedged up from, or I'm going to have to cut it off. So otherwise, see, it'll hold the fold up. And that's the mindset everybody has to do it here. You got to consider that. Every one of us here, I know y'all look, oh, we ain't the pastor. Well, ain't got nothing to do with being no pastor, no rock. It got something to do with you, your soul, your nefesh is on the line. There ain't no casual sin and confess and get back and keep running. Every time you do that, you take away from yourself. Now that everybody in here, y'all be sometimes. If we almost confession right now, it'd be the same people in the line again. It's the same thing. You want to have the mindset, not, well, I just ain't going to get up this time because I've been up too many times. But are you still sinning? Right. That ain't no change. Well, I just didn't get up because I got up so many times I ain't want to lie no more. You know what I do if I don't want to lie no more? Don't sin. Stop sinning. I ain't got no reason to get up here and tell no lies. If I stop sinning, I ain't got no reason to get up here and make no false commitments. Oh, it's tired of him. They're being honest. Listen. In the course of a Yahusha, I am slammed. I can pre-plan a whole lot of stuff. It's never going to work out like that. I'm going to be bombarded with calls, bombarded with stuff, and everybody's almost to the point right now. Right now, everybody got to do something right now. So I had to just formulate my life around everybody else's stuff and still have to do what I have to do and still got to be here and do my job. You got me? I still got to make sure I don't commit no sin. Y'all ain't going to get nobody going to come here and confess I've been committing no sin. Somebody might say, man, he slapped my teeth out. That's not no sin. Your teeth were bad. How'd I know? Because they let something slip out your mouth that shouldn't have came. Yeah. So, still ain't no sin. Like, but just still saved. Still saved. There ain't no sin in there, right? Now, come y'all didn't sin when he heard something, they couldn't even speak the language. And he started smacking people. I can only imagine when he said, hey, man, you a faggot. What you think he did? He done heard some people, now they couldn't speak the language, he done started slapping them. What you think you out there knocking? Hey, man, you homosexual? You should. He done already told some people, listen, next Shabbat, you outside this gate, I'm going to be forced to thrash you. Now, if the man done came and said everything in order, that's what he came and did. He put the wall back. The man set the dollars up. The man put everybody in order. And then he done told them people, next Shabbat now, if y'all even hanging outside the gate, I'm whooping ass. Yeah. Now, the man, I can't be no liar. Right. Because all they got to come, the wall got to come down. Yeah. You got to take the dollar back off. Everybody got to lose their offices. That's tight. Yeah. So all this stuff they teach about that nonviolent, you got to learn to be violent for the right cause. He was violent for the right. He wasn't running around there just jumping on people in no game. Right. Without a gang. This is a nuisance. Man, these folks, I don't know where these folks coming in. Man, these young folks say the dumbest stuff. I didn't know somebody said gang. That means I'm gang. That means you stupid. And you stutter. Gang. Man, these young people, that's what it means. Y'all hear holler gang. That means they in a game. I didn't know either. I think it's Adrian Bond. Look, boy got his ass whooped by Pacquiao. Oh, yeah. He let the smallest Chinese man on the planet come beat him up. I can say he fought Mr. Miyagi. What the boy name? Jackie Chan. Yeah. Now you gonna take that ass with him, Jackie Chan. Jackie Chan supposed to be, Jet Li. All these are ass with him. You want to say, hey, Jet Li didn't kick my ass. You be like, oh, okay. I can see that. You know what I'm saying? Well, Pacquiao. And by that big, man, you supposed to throw some goober dust at eyes or something. And he did a lot of, you don't want all this faggoty clothes stuff, all this dancing, too much stuff going on. Back weekend, a nigga just bought, all you had was Muhammad Ali had a mouthpiece. He ain't come all that dancing and folk, all that stuff. Hit down in the ring, you getting knocked out. Yeah. All that come out, they put on a halftime show. 5 folk got to sing My Country Tears of Thee. Nigga, sit down somewhere. Man, come on here and fight. You're wasting more time. Come on, right. All these niggas like that. All they saying, do you remember the time when Michael Jackson or somebody? Who's all this stuff? They come out smooth criminal. Nigga, did you come to Butler? You put a concert on. I can't watch this. It's so coming. And you know what, man? When you don't know, you got your head whipped. Everybody know I beat that man. Eric Cole 2-3. He don't know Eric Cole got 3 numbers. The man hollered 2 numbers out for Eric Cole and walked out. I said, he done beat the man so bad he done lost a number in Eric Cole. It's pathetic. Our people just pathetic. We're in bad shape. Well, you know, there's no it's still hope. Somebody want to come to the light. Every time you see this stuff falling, it's feeling bad, man. It's feeling bad, too. Listen, America is falling, it's just plummeting. Y'all know the Chinese investors, a lot of billionaires done pull their money out of him. Oh, a bunch of them pull their money out. China has encouraged them to sell their stuff in America and get out, pull their money and bring it back home. I don't blame him. He said, make America great. Is Americans putting their money, bringing jobs back? China doing the same thing. A lot of y'all don't know, these notes you have on your home, they call notes. They're held by China. China own all these banks. When they market crash, China held these notes. China, America owes China so much money, it's ridiculous. That's why they picking that little stuff up. Most of y'all don't know nothing. Don't worry about it. I don't know how you got the world number one to come, you owe everybody else money. Most people don't know. These house notes, Chinese own this stuff. Years ago, back in the 70s, they had a movie. The Arabs actually had more of America than anybody else did. Most of these folk didn't know that. The Arabs in the 70s, the Arabs used to own most of this stuff. The Chinese own more America than you'll ever even know about. So I got something. How many of y'all pick up Shaw carpet? Shaw controls 70% of the carpet in the United States. Most of them don't know. You get carpet. Shaw Industry controls 70% of the carpet in the world. I'd say United States, in the earth. They owned by the Chinese. They been bought the Shaw company. They bought the Shaw family like years ago. They bought them, I think, in the 90s. Chinese own that. They don't know that. They don't know that. Shaw controls 70% of the carpet in the world, in the earth. The Chinese own that. I don't know how you're going to shut the Chinese down. All this stuff just illusion. They got to do stuff to make you think they're actually doing something. But everybody got a trick for America. They've done it to everybody else, and everybody's catching on to them, and they're going to come back to harm them. Listen, they'll play these people and make them think you're great, you're doing well. It's really not doing well. The country's really in a catastrophe. Listen, the $11 billion they lost during 35-day shutdown is going to bite them. They still you hadn't even felt the effects of what happened when you put that 800,000 people with no pay. 400,000, I think, almost immediately. The rest got the bulk of it later. The only reason they brought them back, they're looking at they're going to possibly have to go to war here in Venezuela. They got to put troops on the ground over here for some mess they started. That they're hoping Russia ain't finna go in here and jump in and China. Because Venezuela is like in the top 10 of oil producers. So all Venezuela got to do is just offer them oil. Yep. See, most people don't know Iraq that America went to get was once controlled by Britain. England usually had it. And they were liberated by Germany. Hitler actually liberated them. That's how they came over there. Hitler came over there, they offered Hitler oil. He didn't want no part of it. Hitler came over there, whooped England's ass. That's how Iraq got free. See, a lot of this stuff, they don't teach. Did they teach us this in history book? Everybody went over there and did all that devastation over in what they call Cushion Africa. Hitler didn't want no part of it. That's what they meant. Mussolini, the Italian, these niggas passed a piece of ass away now. I don't know why. Italian don't care about you. Mussolini went through and raped y'all ass over there. They don't know. See, most of these folks don't know that now. Listen, Hitler had to come and rescue Mussolini. Yeah. Man, this here flyers was so great, they landed on top of a mountain and picked his ass up. They don't know nothing about this. They don't know how nobody do this. How many of y'all went to college? I want you to call them people, get your money, and then pay me. I'll teach you the real. Most of these people don't know nothing about it because you don't. They're not supposed to teach you about it. Why would they teach you about it? You will look at them differently. America teach according to the propaganda they need you to believe. They need you when you go places to believe that you're greater and better than everybody else. Then what you think people teach their country members? They less than America? Nobody looks at you as great. Get that out of your mind, first of all. You're only great in your own mind. White people, they have a fixation on making things up. They are the masters of creating chaos, making up shit. That's why whites and blacks and Hispanics and Asians and other nationalities fight and hate each other. If you sit all of us down and ask each one individually, have I done anything to you? Did you hear me say that? Everybody will find none of us have never done anything to each other. The people need to have the control of the country. That's what's going on in a lot of the other countries, how about being destabilized. The people are tired. The people looking at, if our gas can go up 100%, not $1, 100%, 110% increase on gas because the governments are greedy. The governments are taking the goods from the people. They're overcharging the people because when people are poor, people don't think well. They're not rational thinkers. That part of how they get you, they're medicating you. Look here, how many of y'all shopped at Whole Foods? Thought Whole Foods bad? How many of y'all, now anybody went to Whole Foods? It's new now. The first time you heard, I'm trying to think, hold on, what? Did he say halal? Nigga, you heard me, nigga, Whole Foods, nigga. All of a sudden they trying to think. I'm trying to think how y'all been to a Whole Foods. Ran ass from Kroger. You could have been Piggly Wiggly the whole time. Guess who ain't got no recall? Piggly Wiggly. Food Lion. Now what that tell you? When you seeing them on the news? Food Lion, Piggly Wiggly recall. Still rolling, Wayfield. When they got it? When y'all see something? Wayfield, National, Wayfield, you know they send me that way. Come on back, nigga. That, come on, in this bloody meat with that raw milk. Come on, with that brown in the middle, with that pole. Come on, get that nigga. You got to come back. Because we put our confidence in these people. People ran the whole, y'all know how many of us ran the Whole Food to be like white folks? Whole Food nationwide recall. All your public, all these niggas ran. I don't go to, listen. I'm just not big on going nowhere and I got to leave my shit in no boxes. I'm not going to help you throw your trash away. I'm not interested in buying your shit and stacking your stuff back up on no shelf. I'm just not interested in throwing away your boxes. Even if I need the box, I'll never tell you. Like Yahusha said, he said if I was hungry, I wouldn't tell thee. He said I wouldn't tell you. I wouldn't tell you. Y'all know we mess up that. We tell these white folk everything they don't need to know. He told you that. He said I wouldn't tell you if I was hungry. What do I expect my enemy to give me if I tell my enemy I'm hungry? Moses there used to box. We boxing. I do like this. What that mean? Hurt. Where look like I'm hurt at? Where you gonna start hitting me up here in my head? Where you gonna work me out at? Keep working it out. What this man here been trying to kill me, and I'm gonna tell him I'm hungry. Where he gonna work at? He gonna work at the stomach. I'll show them my weakness. I'm trying to tell y'all, listen, y'all got it. We have to get what we can sustain ourselves, where you can get a man back his food, getting back his welfare, getting back his support. Only take what belongs to us. This man is going to use it against you. This man is not your friend, he's your foe. Now you can try to fool yourself and try to put it on me and act like I'm trying to call chaos, but I'm not the person that got your family in the predicament you're in. I'm not the reason why you're not where you're supposed to be. You're where you're at because of this man. This man is mastermind and keeping you in sin. We've been trusting this man with everything. How many times the man got to keep showing us recall? Now the man got a medication I was looking at. The man got a medication for folk that got HIV to keep them getting AIDS so you can have sex out here. Y'all seen the commercial? Damn, sister Wilson. I'm trying to figure out. Everybody on the commercial gay. I'm figuring out. Look, and I got some shit I'm trying to figure out. What is going on here? You got to read the bottom. You got to read that little right. Freeze up that stuff. I'm almost done. They be having here. They be dancing with the commercial. You know you dance with that sissy. That's the sissy you were dancing with now. I like to stop and read that little small print because you running stuff. You trying to get me melting around with them dancing and running and winning and rolling with that dog. That don't move me. I need to see that small print at the bottom. That small print gonna tell what I need to know. These folks have unprotected sex. These folks have HIV. They're saying this thing won't protect them against others' STDs. This stuff got these people out here feeling that they can be more risky. There is help for you if you're HIV and you can still be with somebody. Yeah, hey, all you're gonna do is keep spreading this stuff and wiping more of us out. And the medication gonna come back later. It's a fake. Give it some time. It'll come back later, it's a fake. You know who they show a majority and they put in a commercial? Blacks. They want to put in your mind, what do you think the psychosis is to teach me that everybody in Africa got AIDS? To make it look like it's a disease only among people of color, to look like it originated from people with color, and it's to drive me away from my own people. With a many disease that white people can contract, why don't broadcast that? They always want to demonize us. They always want to make it look like we are the carriers and the spreaders of a disease that he created and conjured up himself. Man, they've been gay since Sodom and Gomorrah. You tell me AIDS just popped out in the 70s? Rock Hudson was the first known case that they want to come out with. We showed some other little cases. He didn't pop up to like 82, 83. These people have another agenda. When we saw that white men, him and Little Roger the first one, then they went and got the damn tennis player out with Ash. Serena better look out. She got that big ass horse head. That's how they got him. Y'all start getting these white folks sport. You better play some nigga. If I get real good at a sport, white people do it. I ain't gonna do it. They come and they say, man, you gonna win NASCAR every year. I ain't gonna drive. I'm gonna carry Uber. I already know they're gonna give me. You think they finna let a nigga uncle get in a car and outride white people around the circle? He come around the left turn, come up in the straight, he come around the left turn. You know what I want to hear this? When he make a right. That's when shit gonna be really going then. Everybody making a left turn on that track. This is nothing new. I want to hear a right turn. Okay. And white people sit down here at the gate where the shit slam get the wall, tire, car flip, they run. Ah, hit me, pour gas on me. Oh, what is wrong with white people? They can't hear this shit is so loud. I didn't want to sit right here at the gate where a little shit can fly at the car and hit them. Like that, go to wrestling and Stone Cold bust too big. Why that stuff come here? I'm gonna need to move this bar right here. We finna find out how these chairs work. Is these rubber or metal chair? I know where to hit you up with this chair. We're not finna be. This is not our thing where we go and we want to spit in the air or they just come out your mouth with some alcohol and now we want seats down here. Man, I went to the wrestling. We sat so far. Man, we were asking about this. Shit was old. You learn when everybody started coming this way. You be so far. Yeah, you see something like primitive hit the ground fast. We ain't never get that close when you see. We couldn't afford them tickets. Don't wipe it. Man, I went to the wrestling back then. When wrestling to be $2, go down to the Civic Center. They don't know. All that stuff started right here. They don't know nothing about that. Wrestling was right here. God, man, I went down there. It'd be $2. Man, I had them wrestling, but I thought dusty road out. I had real blood. To get that little razor, you crawl up. Where you get to crawl up on the road, they beat you on. Then you cut your forehead and come back out bleed. Yeah. They ain't bleed on regular TV. No. You had to pay to see that. When they get them real scar cut like that, you had to come pay down there and see it. You had to go to Civic, so you had to go to the Omni. That's what real wrestling was back then. These bastards bleed every episode. This story, like, you never saw behind no curves and back. Nigga all back in her. Hey, what's going on, Undertaker? Yeah. See? Right. This is stuff you didn't do. But they do it to drag you in. These people know what your mind is stuff. Because I used to want to know what's going on behind that ring. They be back there, you just see the curve. Oh, they back there fight. You like, what? What they do? Well, you just see the curve move like that. Oh, we got to get some security help. They sit back there laughing like hell. What are you doing now? Y'all remember back there, man, they had you want to know what's going on behind that curve. See, they don't read our minds. They drug us in first. That's the illusion, to make you think something is going on when actually nothing is happening. Then make you think we're allowing you to see something, and they don't know you see them and you hear them. You say, oh, I need to call. Oh, wait, one of the little rats they got. John Cena, tell them what they said. I'm sure he'll be glad to hear that news, that you heard it, he don't know nothing about it. See, it's to make you think you're hearing something and find out something that the other person doesn't know. It's always triggering you and playing with you. This is what they do. They know you want to know. So we fictionalize something, create something, make you die to hear, make you die, almost kill yourself to want to get in and find, and the whole thing an illusion. Just like you want to see the Mueller report. I can't wait till the Mueller report come out. The man investigating Donald Trump. Oh, man, that thing come out. You know they came out and said, we're not going to make it public. It's not going to be public. That's like wrestling. Just like wrestling, you want to see. Now you want to know. Listen, there's some real shit was going on. He already be in jail. That to help y'all out so y'all just get stuff out your mind. If there was a real cause for alarm, listen, his ass already be picked up from that White House. He already been removed. They would have already met. Y'all only know. Listen, before all that would have happened, let me tell you what happened. You would have got a special news break where the president been speaking, and he would have spoke to his fellow Americans, and he would have been resigned at that time. They would never allow themselves to be looked at and be depicted across this whole globe and everybody see some shit like that happening. You'll see him get up and he will resign. There is nothing. They got to make you think it's something. I'm just being honest with you. Y'all think that man had managed to conjure these people out that much money and he's stupid enough to let these people catch him? All he did was got a lot of other people hand dirty. Y'all, how many of y'all remember Pike Nursery? What were they known for? Plant trees. What? Say it again. Did you ever see them do it? That's what you're supposed to do. All they did was supply you the stuff so you could play in the dirt. Pike Nursery didn't get dirty. Donald Trump is a smart businessman. You don't make it at his age. You don't create that many companies and that many leaders he got. And stupid enough, he tells these people what he wants them to know. He say what he want to say to these people because he already know the people that you want him to get, they will go down. You will not get me. America got pride. They can't afford to. Listen, a president of the United States doing this shit here and going on TV. Do you know this will show the whole world? Do y'all know how many ships and how many planes have been in the air coming over here? If there was something real, he would have already resigned. You've been a part of y'all. These people don't understand stuff like that. So quit worrying your mind about the Mueller report. It's nothing. The whole thing is just a big host of time. He did some stuff because all white people do. They're not in no position because they hadn't done that. All their hands are dirty. They got to fix it out, look like, hey, nobody's above the law. Nobody. Listen, there's nothing you're going to ever be able to do this, man, because just say hypothetically, I'm just wrong. Not. Lock him up. The vice president will become acting president, who has the power to, what is that word? Pardon. Excuse me, or what I say, pardon me, please. Don't think nothing but a joke. Don't think nothing but a joke. Listen, it's a game. It's all a game. You let who you want through. You do what you want. That's why he's not worried about it. Other than the fact it's just driving him crazy that they're wasting time. They keep doing all this. And it's just putting a spotlight. The only thing he's worried about is public opinion. Man, ain't worried about going to prison. Shit, you got a bomb right there at your disposal. Tell him, park that briefcase right quick. Listen, this nuclear bomb, it's gonna be bigger than everything. That man got too much shit at his disposal. That man had military at his disposal. No matter what these people like, these people got rules. They're making it called martial law. All that shit is done. Done. Don't let these folks fool you. They ain't crazy. They know what that man will do. He done told y'all. He said, listen, if they remove me, it will be the biggest mess ever. There will be people that wouldn't like it. He already let them know what's going to happen. There's going to be so much chaos on this street and war. These rednecks going to show you how much artillery they got. Yep. The fans know they can't fight him. They couldn't even go back and get that little ranch. What was it, Oklahoma somewhere? Oh, no. What was that ranch they popped up there and got ran off? Now wake up. Wasn't the farm up there they went to get them about the water, the little white man. It was in Nevada. If the feds couldn't take that little farm back in Nevada, what you think they're going to do when all these rednecks come out with all this stuff? You going to move that white man. Y'all ain't seen no mess out here. You think they call you nigga. You think you done heard about some rope. They going to put it all on you too. Y'all going to be like Carrie when she went to the prom. Remember Carrie? Her mama tried to tell her, didn't it? She found out she going to be the prom. Her mama tried to tell her, didn't it? They're all going to laugh at you. Her mama tried to tell her. Got a little dumb ass out there and just pot all that pig blood got on her. Then you know what she did? What the average white kid do? What she do? What she kill all the kids at the proms. They tried to teach her. Y'all remember Carrie years ago? What Carrie did when they put all that blood on her? When she was embarrassed. Started killing the white kids. Yep. They've been programming their mind. I'm trying to tell you, y'all to learn. Listen, a lot of this stuff will come up when I'm dead and I'm gone. When they get through, they do what they're going to do. Probably one of y'all will help them anyway. Don't make no difference. Oh, come on, that's what they do. You got to use them. But anyway, y'all will remember it later on by the time I'm throwing out. If you look at my pad down and my ass showing, don't ask who did that. I used all my powers and all my skills to roll over because I knew you were coming. The fact that you guys were set back and wait and you see these people making a fool of you, don't have anything. That's the whole purpose of to strip you of everything. That's what they're going to do. They're going to take from you. They've been taken from you. That's how they give to their own. Now, why don't you take what you have, form an allegiance, and build something for yourself? That's all I ask you to do. You ain't even got to take nobody else's stuff. Take your own before they take it. Put it up, strategize, and build your own. Then they get quiet. I mean, say something funny. These young people ain't going to listen. Listen, get out here and ask the other people out there. It's hard by yourself. You ain't getting it. If these people give you something, yo, they got to go. Back him. And the other one going to meet it. Ain't nobody going to help you for free. Listen, it's all going to be about allegiance. Y'all will see when shit hit the fan, and it's about to do it too. Enough ass is going up in the air. And stuff already, wheels in motion to turn. You got to make sure you unlock the allegiance with the right people. I'm telling you, it's going to get tight out here. Y'all will see. Just more time. They come back around, I'll be dead and gone. They'll believe. Y'all come back. Just don't come now. You've been told, been warned. Y'all young people, the young people, I try to tell the little babies, y'all get them the video and get it to them. Give them to them for Christmas and all of their birthdays so they can watch again. Y'all young people have a perfect opportunity to take what I'm telling you and watch. You send your kid to school, these kids should go in with an agenda. They used to make you do that years ago. You had to buy an agenda. You remember that? How many of y'all remember they had you get an agenda? You had paper, but you really didn't have a purpose. What was the purpose of that book and you really didn't have an agenda? They gave you your agenda. I'm giving you an agenda. You have to set up for your future. You're the only people, you don't really have a plan other than college and military. That's it for black kids. That's it. That works for white people. White people can do that. A degree is just something to say they did something over a nigga. Military made for, it's not for a white boy, a little all-American white boy to go and he come out one strike and get the greatest job ever hit the country. You going out, you can't do nothing. You come out, you a full-time janitor. These white boys, listen, all that is made for them. When they come out, y'all don't even know. Listen, the Klan, the skinhead, the government had already reported through the FBI that the biggest problem they have is the infiltration of these white groups going into the military. That's why they start pushing get these tattoos. They don't know, do they? This ain't even new. This been over. The FBI's reported this. That they have amazing influence. They realize that these white boys have used the military to train their own. They make them go to the military so you can learn their training. If it's anything out there, when they come out, they train it to the others. So they keep training other people that don't make it, that can't get in. So when these people make their attack on them, they already quit. They already quit. So what did that tell you when a white organizations are all sending their people to their military to train and learn this? Who are they trying to do this for? It ain't even about you. This is what you need to ask yourself. None of these white organizations are going into the military to train for you. What does that tell you? That they're training for how the hell you going to be a threat? You ain't got a 22. You dumb as hell. They educate you, medicate you. They control your living. Who's training to fight you? You're the easiest kill ever been put on the planet. Because nobody's never given you an agenda. You never had a purpose. You worthless unless some rapper told you were something. Hell, all your rappers got real stuff. 2 chains. That just means he ain't got one. All the stuff, the people you listen to dumb you down. They got all different kind of hair, all different color type of teeth, rainbow teeth in their mouth. They damn fools, and they killers of you, and they insult you while they sing to you. You said they shaking their Peter, put it in your mouth. And it's the men sitting down here. Man rapper, get these hoes on the stage. Come on, get these men up here. This live performances. Saying get these hoes, get these women down, F that. Get these niggas up here. They're about all that stuff, burn their CDs, download their shit, buy their stuff off, whatever else they got on, and follow them on Instagram, follow them on Twitter, follow them on anything, Facebook. It's just disgusting. Y'all don't realize these people are employed by your government. They employ these people because these people have you in a deceptive state. How do you come from where we're at, get down on something, and you just oblivious to the plan? You just bind to Ice Cube. At the police, after with me, I'm a teenager with a little bit of gold and a page. All this gangster shit. I'm reporting the news on the street. He the same nigga Dave saying now, you need to stand for that flag. Is this the same Ice Cube said at the police? Is it the same one said that they hated him because he was reporting the news of what's going on in the streets? He's telling me now I need to stand. But then you do have a league now, basketball league, that's got to go through white people. Got to be authorized through white people. And you have to agree to white people term. And one is going to be, tell your niggas, get their ass up. That was the one thing when we came along, we were listening to rappers like that in public because you were educating us. KRS-One, they were speaking to our intelligence. We there, but they were telling what was going on in the hood, in the street. What was the plan? What was the plot of the government? Whole thing now. Sleeping with nigga, eating that booty. Real nigga, they got real nigga eat booty, nigga. I got truffle butter. They called mother. These young people and women are eating doo-doo. It's called truffle butter. I can tell you, this is a movement, eating doo-doo. Listen, women defecate in another woman's mouth. Had that ever been heard of in y'all time? I'm going to tell you that. I see it like a couple of times I might have heard it. But I'm just saying though, what's the mood, what's the mindset of the people? Then you got to look at this. You have what's known as, use the acronym, FCC, Federal Communication Commission. That means you got to control what go on through airwaves. They ain't never heard none of this shit, huh? They ain't heard none of this shit. They ain't heard none of this shit. None of this shit, they ain't never heard it before. None of this stuff going on, they get published and got to go through and get stamped. They got to pay tax and go through the government. They ain't never heard none of this shit before. They ain't never seen, this is not a health threat. This is not a need that the CDC has not along and array have came in. Listen, you can't put shit in your mouth. This is waste. This is death. Don't y'all know what kind of bacteria? Why hadn't the CDC got involved? Listen, a couple of white kids done got the measles. There's shit all over the news. You telling me that young black people are letting people shit in their mouth? This is not a help. So the CDC don't give a damn about you, huh? Do you know what? Listen. Do you know what can happen just if you were playing with some shit, wiped it off, and then and ate? Do you know what can happen? That man, how sick he will become? What kind of bacteria, virus he could create? So what would happen if he literally let someone shit in his mouth? This ain't a health problem, though. This is no reason for the FCC to not get involved, that you communicate. You're putting out verbiage that's causing people that become detrimental in the welfare of a race of people, unless you ain't nobody. Because the people that actually affected is you. See, these groups that they trying to tell you been concerned about you, they need you to get vaccination for the winter, for get the flu shot, they get all these things. They don't give a damn about you. They give a damn, but I guarantee they ain't gonna let me make none of the white people talking about shit in the white people's mouth. and they see some white kids shitting each other mouth, oh, they get involved. LCC shitting that. Listen, the Senate and the Congress gonna meet. See, when something detrimental to you, nobody, that's all I want y'all to understand. Nobody cares. When a couple of white kids get the measles, why would it affect me there in Washington State? Because white people want to say, listen, when one white child is affected, we all are affected. When 20 million, well not 20, 20 million our kids are affected, then destroy our potential victims, unnoticed, no concern. We think about looking into it, not concrete right now. You don't see a problem with people shitting in people's mouths. You don't see a problem with people making videos. This ain't a health concern. What do these people work at? Who these people kissing? What are these people doing? Because if you're the type of person that you'll let people defecate in your mouth, what else will you do? That's the kind of state we're in. And I didn't watch it. I don't watch stuff like that. I refuse to watch it. I would just like to think that my people wouldn't be that damn stupid. I live in a illusion. At this point, I live in a bubble. I refuse to believe that you that damn stupid. But this is part of the program. When they feed you junk, Cheetos and Snickers and Butterfingers, and look at all the shit you getting, hot fries. And listen, periodically, okay, come on. You can eat some stuff. Come on, we all going, anyway, you don't get away from everything. But a lot of this is regular snack shit for our kids. What you eat is going to play an important part of how you think. What you listen to is going to play a major part of how you react to things and how well you will progress. Let me tell you something. I'll make a man or woman push to want to have something. Because you're not going to be, I just don't believe it. I'm not going to settle. Listen, I'm looking for something else to do now. I work 7 days a week, nonstop. When they told y'all they were going to snow them out on the street, my ass was on the street, me and Smith. Listen, I got to grind. Huh? They worry about something. Hell, I'm trying to get cheese. I'm just, man, I can't, I'm 7 days a week. I'm grinding. I ain't making no excuses. I'm coming from running from one occupation of 3 or 5, 6 hours right to another. I got to grind while I can. I'm just like Yahusha said, I got to work while it's you. I can't afford to wait. Nobody going to give me nothing. Are y'all conscious? Listen, y'all need to go sit something. Go back to church. Go back to church and pray. Then come back and see me. Because I'm being honest with y'all, I just don't see y'all letting this affect you enough when you start looking at, we have demonized ourselves for failure based on white people protocol. That's why I'm so angry. A lot of things I seen wrong about myself and that I criticize myself about were things being compared to by a white system. We're not the people they told us we are. We teach a drug that he's bad, he's hurtful, he's destructive to our people. How many of y'all ever went to Kroger's to the pharmacy section and told them that? Had anyone of y'all ever went to the pharmacy section and told them how bad and destructive they are? How many people they killing with their stuff? You know what they do when they go to Kroger's and Publix, any place there? They stand their ass in line and wait till their medication comes. But ride by a corner and see a nigga out here with some dope, selling, who ain't robbing to take it. Now, don't get me wrong, let me say this straight. I'm not advocating the sale of drugs. Am I clear? Because people in here hear what they want to hear. My next meeting to be out there. So you said we can slang. I ain't told you nothing. Slang your ass out here and get another hustle. Because what I do, I don't want to do it at the destruction of people. That's just not me. I don't want to make my money off of you got to die, you got to die. I just don't want to do it. That's not something I'm comfortable with. You got me? We got enough of that shit. That's for me, okay? But the fact that this person's down the street is selling it, and because it ain't FDA approved, which the FDA, you're going to get this stuff from somewhere, somebody let it in, you just don't know it, though. Y'all got it because it ain't got seals and stuff on it. Or packaged correct the way they want it packaged and the way they want it done. And that person, a lot of money being bypassed not going in their hand, the first thing you do is you demonize that person. But you go to the pharmacy, you see someone with a lab coat on and shit who's sitting back here and they working all kind of people. They got more poison and dangerous drug in that damn pharmacy than you'll ever put on the street. Matter of fact, the shit on the street come from him. You ain't even got to get the shit that's right here in the pharmacy. You can get this shit on the cold medicine aisle. That's just being honest. That's just being honest. And by their standards, we said these people don't want, these people the devil. And these people going to burn in hell. But you'll never go tell nobody to go to school to learn and who show you, they got a bowl sitting right there with a wooden spoon and let you know I'm cooking this shit up. It's bad. It's just bad. Whole thing just bad. They make them where they kill and shoot one another for corners, for other stuff. They do the same thing. They run people out of business. Yeah. Huh? Are y'all all right? A Walgreens will come and run a Rite Aid out. Yeah. That's right, because you have one drug dealer group come in, they'll run another nigga off a corner. I wonder where they get that from. Y'all ain't never seen that before. One drugstore come replace another one. I wonder where a drug dealer get that from when somebody come along, somebody take the block over. I got to think, maybe I need to pray about that. Yeah. Maybe I need to take it to the Lord and leave it in prayer. Same protocol, same principle. These people do the same thing. You don't think they killing people? When these people lose these jobs? You don't think they hurt the community? Most people buy medication, they buy it right there in their community. Like a lot of people that get dope. You got people that travel across, do the same thing with drug dealers on the corner. Some people live by, some people travel to come get it. Wonder where they get that from. See, it's just the next time, before you make that judgment call on your own, and you went and put the hate out for them, and you start to spew the rhetoric about them and your disapproval of them, let's just make sure we fair, and that's the same way you feel about the Kroger pharmacy, the Public pharmacy, the Sam pharmacy, the BJ pharmacy, the Rite Aid pharmacy. That's all I want to do. Let's just make sure we're fair. Because I will hope you will have that same hate for them. I will hope you will be kind enough to say they're going to burn in hell too. Because OxyContin ain't made in no projects. OxyContin made in a laboratory, which niggas don't own. Morphine, you don't make that on the street. You make these inside of plants. There's a lot of people involved. There's a lot of hands touching it. There's a lot of federal funding that's behind this. Now you got to ask yourself, why is there federal funding behind the pharmaceutical company? But then there's federal funding behind the seller drugs on your street. Y'all want to find y'all a pastor? Because I'm just being honest. Am I lying? How many of y'all say I'm lying? Do y'all actually realize how serious, what the real stuff that's going on, and the object is make you hate that nigga run to the car. What you trying to do? You say, oh, that just did something to me saying that. But I go to the pharmacy. I tell her, come to the consultation end down here. Man, down here, this shit blocked out talking. This don't do shit to you. I get through talking with her, I just set her up on a deal. She'd finna get something from behind him, some on this show. And nobody gonna look and say, oh, this just messed me up. He sold these drugs to her. Man, gotta come. That's what you do when you walk up. You go, what you need? What you trying to get? What you trying to do? Trying to get tough. Man, a better deal, get this right here. This consultation. Yep. Then he moved to the cell. You talking to a nigga trying to, what you trying to do? Consultate. Give me, get that, take care, all right, roll. And y'all done put me in hell. How many were guilty of this? Have you ever went to a pharmacy and seen somebody, how many of y'all ever seen somebody at a consultation? Did you say, they just do something to me, hopefully it's wrong? How many of y'all ever seen people pay for their medication? How many of y'all say this is wrong? I need to call the police. I need to get the DEA out here. ATL. It didn't even bother you, did it? So you see how the psychosis works? I show you movies of black kids selling drugs. I show you movies of black people shooting each other for drugs. So I create, I fabricate, I fictionalize something so you always associate him buying this will lead to us killing each other. But you don't realize that people that go to these pharmacies get these medication, these drugs are hallucinogenics, and they go home and kill their kids, women drown their babies. Little kids on Ritalin. Do y'all not know when kids on Ritalin, they can never serve in the military, nor can they ever be an FBI agent? How do you do that? How did you convince me to put my kid on Ritalin and my kid can't never join the military, my kid can't never be an FBI agent? What could this do as a kid? Because they talk you into your kid to get over, he's too active. A little Ritalin will help him to calm down where he wouldn't be so active. Now, why wouldn't the military take your kid later? What if he's a diehard patriot and he wants his son to follow his steps, Dave? What if he's a fan, he wants his son to grow up and be a federal agent? But your kid can never serve if they take this medication. So now I got to ask myself, what's in this medication that will affect my kid now that will have an after effect later on that they said we don't want them in these positions and handling no weapons? And then they wonder why these white kids come up killing everybody in these schools. Check a lot of their past. Go check these people and see what they want. These kids been Ritalin babies. See, nobody, y'all don't want to talk. We don't talk about this stuff. I hold it to. They don't want to talk about this stuff. Ritalin my daddy kept Ritalin. Whenever my ass got the way, you need that Ritalin. He knew you needed it. Wasn't nobody talking to him about putting me on nothing. Put what? I got his ass. Oh, like you want to put a sign on paper about putting me on no Ritalin? Get no shot? All this is just too much for me. The fact that now they've got us to a point where we bought into, and you know what? Why they can sell that to us now? Because we have more educated blacks. And with their education, you know what they learn along with education? There's a better way to discipline your kids. Come here, son. I was just hypothetically my kid here. You doing something you ain't supposed to. Stop, Leon. Like you do. Stop, Leon. You know what I'm doing? Leon. Let's talk. First of all, you shouldn't be doing that when I'm talking to you, Leon. This is naughty. No, you said, you tell that, you tell one time, stop. Pow! When he come back, he know, he was some say, I probably need to be doing that no more. Look, the last time I remember was doing that. But they got them education, because now with education, they buy into the hype there. There's better medication. There's better sophistication. What y'all think the person giving you education? Because you buy into this shit. People like me ain't got no education. We be looking at your ass. That stuff don't make no sense. A lot of y'all believe in going to the moon and shit. You ain't setting that to us. For all we know, nigga, moonwalk. That's it, nigga. That's far as you go. Isn't that right? We don't buy that. That stuff got y'all ass. Y'all Star Trek babies. I say Star Wars. I said, man, listen. I watched that shit way back one time. I don't even remember it. I would never pay money to watch no shit like that. I'm just not interested. That's for white people. I'm not going to put that shit on. I'm not going nowhere. The boy daddy is a Darth Vader. I'm not paying no attention to stuff. This stuff is it's just not something I'm interested in. A lot of that stuff, they sell it y'all because they get you in that other dimensions and worlds. I know y'all watch. There's a lot of them here in the other world. They know, I know. Listen, I know y'all. They don't want to talk to me about it. I know where you at, though. I know it. You won't have that conversation with me. I got one going there. You know, you tell her, the wall is there, mother, but it's not there. And she laughed. Am I lying, young? No. These folks believe that the wall is moving in another dimension. You're not going to have that conversation with me. I'm your rah. I'll stop you in your tracks. Oh, listen. That's the education and that foolishness y'all get yourselves involved with. I don't entertain that foolishness. I deal with it right now, here, and this is what it is. Everything I do, it got to be concrete. I don't play no kind of game. Anything up there, I believe when they get him. He take a ride up right here, right beside one walking. I still don't believe it. He can have his hand up for a question, finger line up. I said, what's your question? Why is it you don't believe me? I'm E.T.? I said, because you don't exist. And at this point, I choose to end this conversation. Isn't that right? Why don't he believe? I just don't have time for stuff like that. I never watched, I wasn't interested. I remember seeing a little boy right off, a little thing on the bike. I already said, this don't look right. You don't sit on another man's handlebar. You just don't do that. If a man pull you on his bike, he supposed to stand up. Yeah. He ain't got no business sitting down and you behind him pedaling. Just don't do it. If a man pull you, he supposed to be standing up. Yep. Oh, we did. We were kids now. No, I'm talking about. Sitting no man lap down that you're a female. You was a female, you could have pulled me. I sit down. Cause a sinner. I act like a sinner. I thought like a sinner. Just sitting around on me and pull you. So I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about? So I'm wrong. No, you ain't got no business doing that. Come on, nature teacher. You don't do no stuff like that. Put me on no damn handlebar, hit no brake, man. You just no. That's stuff you don't do. But y'all done got in this world, y'all done bought these people's situation, done bought these people's system, and before you thought, there's no logical thinking. Anytime you don't think like them or you question what they do or their ideas, you just naturally, you're the oddball. All we saying is we gotta look at what makes common sense. Means something shared by many, right? Some stuff, it ain't just no sense you got by people doing, I got a sense of my own. You're a damn lunatic. Ain't no sense of your own. It don't matter. You ain't the only person think right. That's crazy. And I don't believe on the only person think right. That's crazy. And that right is going to be shared by many. I ain't say a majority. I said many. All right, we won't get ready and talk to y'all and move on. Y'all learn anything? All right, let's see. All right, come on. Oh, woo, look at that. What I'm talking about. They want some longer panel. He blow it. They going to come up to the right height. I'm coming there right now. Go ahead. That's our eternal Kudash in the Shema Yahusha HaMashiach. We palau before you, asking for your recom, which is your mercy to be upon us. We palau that you will grant us your Ruach HaKadosh for the indwelling. Ask you to cleanse our basar, which is our flesh, our mortal man. We ask you to lead us about according to your dabarim, which is your words. We ask you that the bar will rest, rule, and reign in our inward parts. We ask you to barak those that not here, looking, seeking, calling upon you, trusting, hoping in you. Those that's gone astray, those taken from us. We ask you to barak the berith that you gave unto Abraham, Yasakat, Yaakov, the Yahudim, Yasharal, and always Zakat, the way of Yah. We ask you to make us unto a perfect ish, pleasing with all that which you committed to our trust. We ask you to barak the Shema Yahushua, and that all the kabud and the kabad, the tahallah, belongs unto you, Yahuwah Elohim, the Most High. And as we prepare to move further in this service, we allow that you would search us and try us, see if there be any wicked ways. Cast it from us and lead us in the way everlasting. Let the bar of our mouth, let the meditation of our Lord be accepted in your sight. In the Shema Yahusha HaMashiach, we palau. Let us all say, Amen. Isn't that right? Way right. I don't know how much more time Mr. Yahuwah going to give me. Probably not much. So everything I give y'all, y'all lay it close to your Lord. Ain't no mistake. They'll filter and they'll lie. There's a lot of stuff they can lie on me about when I'm dead. Say it while I'm living. I remember one time they told Herschel Walker, they had told him that people saying he was washed up. Herschel said, they won't come say it to my face. They were trying to figure out what Herschel Walker meant. Herschel Walker said they won't come tell me to my face. He went and started doing mixed martial art. Had the heart rate of a 23-year-old at 49. Now we understand what he was saying. When a man 49 with a 23-year-old heart rate, you probably don't want to run and tell him too much. Ain't that right? No drugs, no alcohol. Ain't that right? Go right into mixed martial art and don't lose a fight. Coming from football, retired football. You probably want to talk to him real nicely. Thank you, kind sir. Book of Romans. (15 and 4). Oh, goodness. I just got one tonight, don't I? Val said he could have came in tonight. He said he could have read from on there the coat rack. But then everybody want their coat to get sick. What did he say? Got humpback. What humpback at? Oh, that's where he belong at. It's hump day! They brought that commercial back out for him too, Geico. They say, y'all know why Ivan him? Because they don't know what day it is. I said, they're not the Shabbat because I'm not going to be here on Saturday. Oh, ain't that all right? Goodness, that's all right. This is the book of Romans chapter 15, verse 4. Listen to the book.
For whatsoever things were written aforetime
What was it written for?
were written for our learning,
It was written for our learning.
that we, through patience
And
comfort of the scriptures,
might
have hope.
Ain't that something? Let's see what happened. I'm trying to think. See if that's 2 Corinthians. 1 Corinthians chapter 4 and verse 6. Let me see that what I want. I told you why we always use this as concrete for us. And we talk about that. When we say amen to something, that's concrete. That's something solid. We don't work in the abstract. Right? You know, it was a big drive years ago, especially college people and people. I took art. I actually took advanced art, sculpture. I just show you to let people in anything. It was terrible. I made someone talk that they put it inside that it's called it they had this coat when you put that ceramic in there and they had that oven. I think it blowed up. You gotta know what you're doing when you're putting solids in them. And no, the machine was fine. I think the artwork was. It's just terrible. They just let you sign up. Just got in this stuff. You just getting this stuff. I decided to take advanced art, so it's bad. I punked them kids out. They gave me a good grade too. And how it was, you know, with white people, you just learn how they made it. They let the class grade your work. They let me have some shit I made too. So they loved that. She let the class grade it. I look at them white kids, man. They had us in there, boy. Them rough niggas, boy. They look at that thing. They be like, I mean, you can see they just sold off that shit, man. Got A's and B's. Instead of just telling the truth, I don't know what the hell he done did. Just left it alone, ain't it right? But I watch how white people give each other grades, and that's how you make it in there with friends. So they would get their friends grades. Them kids could draw. I'll wear their ass out too and punk them out their own stuff. Listen, when I tell you these kids could draw, their ass should have been somewhere famous, and they probably ain't making it well because of me. And I'm just glad today I can hold back somebody in there to think about. But it's just, you could convince people and talk them out. So when they want to get up and take a grade, they would get like a C. They would look, they see, and they just be like, I'm not going to do this, just take a C. You're like, wow, they just said they ain't going to put it up here. I'm just having fun. I was high. So I'm just going to have fun with it anyway. You put it up here and just criticize just to be doing it. I put mine up there, they be just, man, we don't call my friends, though. They led to them. I drove shit on a pumpkin. We probably drew a bell pepper, and we took contour drawing. Contour drawing, when you draw, and you don't even look at the paper, you just look at the subject. You know, look at what the subject is without, and you can just glance it, and from there you keep drawing. Man, I drew that pumpkin, man, that shit was funny too. It was funny. My friend, you know, Carl, we were real, we let each other have, but that white kid, they were studying defending that thing. Because they knew they had to get up with theirs too. They'll look and they'll realize that day, they'll be like, I'm not going to get up. That's all right. They'll take a seat. I don't know that. And I mean, the shit was work all day. But I said it just saying, the way they were because of criticism, they would accept that grade, accept the lesser grade. We've accepted a lesser way of living. Just for the fact that we don't want to be criticized by people that really don't have an excuse for what they do. I ain't had no excuse for what I did to those kids. I really didn't. And when I say kid, hell, I was one too. I wasn't a grown man to mess with no kids. So that's not play here. They ass older than me. So it wasn't a matter of no grown man messing with no kids. The fact of you can convince people out of things. But then I learned with being with them, I went, you know, we majority white at that time. And with doing, they were letting them grade. I'm like, where this come from? Y'all give each other grade. They let them, they just sit back, you just, whatever grade the class feel like you get. So they saying getting these easy ass A's. So there's just no reason for me to fail their class. Y'all all right? Mm-hmm. So in saying it just lets you know how a lot of times we work so hard to compete with a system that just basically gives out things to them. They make it easy. It's always been harder for us. People don't realize, listen, a black kid ain't, no, let me say this, in some cases, sometimes what you'll find in failing schools is to give a black kid an A because it'll keep the parents dormant. They won't pay attention. They'll say, my kid's doing well, but you need to know your kid. See, they learned too that social promoting was well. It was just as effective because now what started happening, you start doing averages. You got a class of 30, you got 11 failing. That's a pretty good number of people. You say, well, I got 19, but still I'm looking at, that's a good little bit of kid. Then I got to start looking at color because they start looking at number. White people, where it hurt them one thing and hurting them, it was good because they want to keep a record of what they do. They keep numbers. They already know how many of what is in each class because the government needs statistics. The government need to know how many kids these are failing, how many keep. They need to keep up their statistics because they're going to verse them or going to use them against other minority groups. Y'all got me? So now when they start learning to do, they start looking at, hey, you know, people questioning. You got majority of your black kids failing. So what I need to do is start passing something. You realize you can be just as effective. I can fail 5 and I can social promote 6. My numbers a little better. She got 30 kids. You might have 1 out of the whole class that didn't do well. I mean, the other 28 were great. How many of y'all want to wear this system? That's how the system works. So a lot of times, don't go with my kids passing. You can social promote. That's how I got through this social promoter, man. They learn, listen, you ain't got to fail every child. Get out of your mind, our kids are failing. Your kids are passing and failing. Because they already know your kids going to be ill-equipped when they get on the street. When I came out and saw real life, what real life entails, what you had to do in real life, school never prepared me for that. I was prepared to know how to get dressed, go to school. I knew how not to come to class with shit because somebody else had it. Let me get you got an extra pencil? Who got an extra pencil? Got a pencil? Who got some paper? Let me borrow some paper. Let me borrow a piece of paper. Now I'm ready to do what else you got to do. Then I had somebody, let me get your book. It's always some lame ass kid want to be popular. Let me get your book. I got a book, I got a pen, I got paper. I'm prepared. This is how I wind up getting through life. Walking up at the last minute getting shit. This is what 12 years of school taught me how to do. It did not teach me how to come prepared. It taught me how to borrow from other people, how to take from other people. It did not teach me how to be prepared. Oh, you got a lot of shit to get away there. But so that's what I'm trying to get y'all to understand. The same thing happened with church. Typically, you've been taught to get spiritual the day of. People, we were on a real spiritual Sunday. That left you. Just like that. We've been groomed pretty much all our life. They've been grooming. You didn't know you were being groomed. You think a lot of animals that's being kept by the owners know they're being kept and they're being groomed because they're going to be killed and slaughtered and ate later? It's when they see the divide after a period of time and realize I'm on one side and they're on another side because I'm getting ready to kill you. I groomed you from this point, from when you were born, to rear you up and let you eat differently, to set you up. Then I separate you and I start to feed you something different because I'm preparing to kill you. Now you got to ask yourself, you being different than white people? Typically the ones that eat the good stuff, the one you kill. The ones that eat the good stuff are the ones you kill because those are the ones you prepare to eat. So white people have been killing you and feeding you. See the psychology of how they work reverse on you. Because I know you've been watching and you'll be thinking, well, it can't be us they're trying to kill because you used to kill the one that eat the good stuff, not the ones that eat the bad stuff. I know you watch. They know that they know that all our people are not stupid. They know all of us are not unconscious. So they got to make me as a rabble-route. They got to make it look like I'm crazy. And I just create shit, trying to cause confusion, break up home. Now, I'm trying to get you to become conscious to the social ills that are reality to you. The sad part is, the people that caught the measles. Hypothetically, I'm the measles. Who know where I'm going? Y'all can't see me. I'm the measles. Who got it? How y'all know Leon got it? And who am I? The measles. So when you don't see me, none of you guys see me, I touch Leon. Leon sits near Kennedy, who goes and deals with Alvin, who deals with Ryan, who's married to Michelle, who can contract to get it. That's the whole purpose. Not letting you see what's coming that's going to affect all of you. That was too easy. It's too easy to identify myself and let myself be seen and known as the culprit and the killer you. So I have to make something you don't see. And by the time you learn about it, the damage is done. Damage is done. That's how these people work. Don't y'all know in Washington State, what happened? One person. Y'all heard about the Washington State measles? Oh yeah, 35 people. Cases reported, which means you got more than that, that's what you call. One person in Washington State went to an Oregon game, which is right over the border, who also went to the airport several times. What's the chance of this? You're from Washington State, you travel over to Oregon to a game, and you just have them go to the airport several times, and you went to church. Don't y'all see how this one person had moved among mass number of people? How many people we talking about at the airport? How many people we talking about at church? And they went there several times. Now you got to ask yourself, was this person a plant? This is a lot of connecting to people. Airport? A few times? A game? How many people we talking about in the game? They said this virus can live for 2 hours. The virus in the air can live for 2 hours after the person gone. I'm trying to figure, how long is the game? About 5 minutes? 2, 3 hours. You've been sitting here among these people, and the virus can live for 2 hours after they're gone. So what was the virus doing the 2 hours they were sitting in the game? Why they went to the bathroom? Probably never picked, and they probably didn't go to no concession stand, huh? Probably not in no crowd movement moving out. Probably when they left out, they just walked all out by themselves. Came in by you coming in with people and you going out with people. That's how easy to take you guys out. Just reality. Just reality. All right, let's get back to here. Start daydreaming. 4 and 6, 1 Corinthians 4 and 6. Listen to the book.
And these things I have in a figure transformed to myself and to Apollos for your sakes.
They'll do what?
That ye might learn in us not to think of a shame above that which is written.
But we'll do what?
That no one of you be puffed up for one against another. For who maketh thee to differ from another?
You hear what he said? Let me say that's 4 and 6. See what 4 and 11 say. Listen.
Even unto this present hour, we both hunger and thirst, and are naked, and are buffeted, and have no certain dwelling place, and labor working with our own hands. Being reviled, we barack. Being persecuted, we suffer it.
Yeah.
Being defamed, we entreat. We are made as the filth of the Arats.
Oh, yeah.
And are the offscouring of all things unto this June.
What happened?
I write not these things to shame you.
But
as my beloved Bnyamym, I warn you.
That's good. 2 Corinthians 4 and 11. Well, it'd be nice if people would take what I try to tell them. That's what he did. He was trying to warn them. I try to warn the people too. I try to warn them. I know they ain't going to listen. You know, Daniel spake it best, and it's bad. You know, y'all will see. Y'all will see. It's bad. When you take a stance of alerting people, it's bad. You put a lot on the line. People just don't know what you put on the line. You do. We put a lot on the line.
Yeah.
We put a lot on the line. These people don't ever want people to become conscious. Conscious is, I mean, that's dangerous for them. That is. Y'all just don't know. Once people become conscious, that's dangerous. Once you get people to break away from the elements that entangle their minds, they already know what's going to happen. It ain't hard that people look. You think about where does your destruction come from? What's your hindrance? Where does it come from? Who's in charge of this stuff? Who's working this stuff against you? You're not supposed to think about it. You're supposed to blame individuals. There's a system working that's got you that's got you going through the wreck you're going through, that's got you going through the detriment you're in. This is not just one individual, two individuals. This is a system working against you. These people don't care about people. You got to care about yourself. I said, man, no, you got to care about yourself. They show y'all these nations rising up. Your book told you about it. Mr. Yahusha told you the nation going to rise up against nation. He told you because people are tired. People starting to look at it. It's not the individuals. It's not the individual that causing the hate. It's causing the problem. All the people you hate is because some people told you to hate them. You don't know anything about these people that hate them on your own. You don't see these people did nothing. If you took any Asian family, you took any Hispanic family, you took any black family, any white family, every family want the same thing, the best for their family. They just make it where we teach each other that somebody else is taking and somebody is dampening what you're trying to help, that what you're trying to create. So it's only natural to hate the person that you're being told that's keeping you back, that's a cause of the social ills that are happening to you. And they never show you it's them. They never come along and tell you the Senate, the Congress, none of these people, none of these legislators, none of these people come along, these state representatives, none of these people never come out and say, we are the people cause you the detriment. When you find out about discrimination, when you find out about segregation, those are government laws. I just can't, listen, okay. I can't just do certain things to you because there are laws that hamper that. Just don't allow it. Just don't allow it. Why aren't there laws to stop things that's happening to you? Because the system allows it. It's just not hard. They got hate crime. They got all kind of stuff. They got laws out here against certain acts and ills that happen. There's just no laws out here for you. And when you try to create them or you try to use them, then actually it's questionable. They can't necessarily say that. A hate crime is only when they find it convenient. It's not a hate crime when people do it to you. Let me see. Is it a love crime when I kill somebody? I loved a man one time. I couldn't have loved him when I killed him. This being practical? Yeah. Is it practical? Mm-hmm. That I loved you to kill you? No, I hated you. I loved you when I killed, so everything is a hate crime. Anytime you're doing anything, you love somebody to do them wrong? No, you hate them. The same thing Mr. Yahusha tried to teach them when they come down to not obeying what he told us. It's because you hate him. See, we got to get these fictionalized words and ways about things. When you commit sin, when you do these things, it's only because you hate him. See, do you know people don't want to think about that? Because I mean, come on. It's like I go cheat on my wife, but I love her. Don't make sense. If I harbor, I wouldn't do it. It's bottom line. I didn't. That's why I did it. But I tell I did. But who want a harbor love like that? Well, guess what? Mr. Yahusha don't either. He don't want it. All the heart that you're going to give him, you say you're going to have, which is that strong affection, is going to be based upon your obedience. And when you don't have it, it's because you hate him. Y'all all right? Mm-hmm. You got to look at it. Let's see 15. Let's see right there. This right quick. 2 Corinthians 4:11. Oh, don't give me your Ukanon chapter 11. John, they'll call him. That's what they call it. Let's say that's 2 Corinthians 4:11. Then your Ukanon, that they call John. John. Listen to the book.
For we which live are always delivered unto moot for Yahusha's sake, that the Kai also of Yahusha might
you see
be
that?
made,
We which live are always delivered unto death for Yahusha's sake. What happened?
that the Kai also of Yahusha might be made manifest in our mortal flesh.
See that? That the life of Yahusha might be made manifest in our basar, in our mortal flesh. Listen what happened.
So then moot worketh in us,
See that? So then death worketh in us.
but Kai in you.
How that work for? How we understand that? We understand it through Yahusha. How do we get life?
It was moot.
Through it death.
That's right.
We saw that before, didn't we?
Yes, sir.
Oh, shoot. I don't know. What's that? See if that's work with me. Barashit. See what 32:14 said. Let me say. Barashit, they'll call it Genesis. Let's see that what I want. Listen to the book.
200 she-goats and 20 he-goats 200 ewes and 30 rams, 30 milk camels with their coats.
It's in Bereshit 32:14. Good. Let's see what it's going. Listen.
40 kine and 10 bulls, 20 she-asses, and 10 fowls. And he delivered them unto the hand of his abadim, every drove by themselves, and said unto his abadim.
31. I got you. Let's see, 31:19. Listen.
And Laban went to shear his sheep, and Rachel had stolen the images that were her Abba's. And Jacob stole away unawares to Laban the Syrian, and that he told him not that he fled. So he fled with all that he had, and he rose up and passed over the river, and set his panim toward the Mount Gilead. And it was told Laban on the third Yom that Jacob was fled, and he took his Hakim with him, and pursued after him 7 Yamim's journey. And they overtook him in the Mount Gilead. And Elohim came to Laban the Syrian in a dream by Layla, and said unto him, Take heed that thou speak not to Jacob, either Taub or
That's not what I
Rashi.
want. See if it's 33:14. Should deal with Bnyamym's birth. What I want, 33. 19. Let me see what 33:14 say. I'm not stuck on these numbers. What does 33:14 say? Does it deal with his birth? Should went through the birth of the
35.
of Bnyamym. Is it 35? Verse 35. Chapter 35. Goodness, I'm well. 35:19. Or 14.
14.
Was it 15?
Actually 18.
18? Give me 14, I call it. Listen to the book.
And Jacob set up a pillar in the place where he talked with him, even a pillar of stone.
Yeah.
And he poured a drink offering thereon, and he poured oil thereon. And Jacob called the name of that place where Elohim spake with him, Bethel. And they journeyed from Bethel, and there was but a little way to come to Ephrath. And Rachel travailed, and she had hard labor.
Yeah.
And it came to pass.
And what happened?
When she was in hard labor,
Yeah.
that the midwife said unto her,
What did she say?
Fear not, thou shalt have this being also.
That's right.
And it came to pass,
Yeah.
as her Nephash was in departing,
Yeah.
for she died, that she called his name Benoni, but his Abba called him Bnyamym.
Yeah.
And Rachel moot, and was buried in the way to Ephrath,
Yeah.
which is Bethlehem.
That's good. Come on back over to 2 Corinthians chapter 4. Chapter 4, verse 11. 2 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 11. Listen to the book.
For we which live are always delivered unto moot for
Listen.
Yahusha's sake.
See that? We which live are always delivered unto moot, unto death for Yahusha's sake. Listen what happened.
That the Kai also of Yahusha
That the life of Yahusha,
might be made manifest in our mortal flesh.
see that? That it might be made manifest in our mortal flesh. Can you imagine that? That we which are alive are always delivered unto death. That the Kai, which is the life of Yahusha, might be made manifest in our mortal body. Listen what happened.
So then moot worketh in us,
So then death worketh in us.
but Kai in you.
So Rachel died and Bnyamym lived. For Yahusha's sake. Because they asked him at 21, 22, 41, Mattheyahu. That's it. Mattheyahu. So I'm just listening to statements, but then I got to understand the statement.
That's right.
You know, as a Christian, if I heard that, I said, see, you know, what that means, see, death is working, but life is living. Sound good, though, Christian. But did you understand what it, listen, do I understand even, have you understood these things? Right. He just said, we which are alive are always delivered unto death for Yahusha's sake. That the Kai, the life of Yahusha, might be made manifest in our mortal body. So then death worketh in us, but life in you. So recall, was in hard labor. Who know what she was doing?
Having a baby.
Who know what she was doing? She was dying. These women, I'll tell you, I don't know what the women, y'all ain't got no business talking, but y'all can raise your hand, y'all know better than that. When a woman have a baby, she dying. Y'all didn't know that? She dying. I don't know how y'all didn't know it. When Adam had Ka'ur, he died. Mm-hmm. Death was working in him, but Kai, her name became Ka'ur.
That's right.
Ka'ur.
That's right.
So how did she come? He died. The book said a deep sleep. Only deep sleep you got is death. So in his dying, guess what she did? See, that's what I'm saying. We listen to statement. Did you understand the statement? I don't want us just breezing through, running through stuff. Do you understand the statement? How did you take that? The man just said, we wish our life always delivered unto death, that the Kai or Yahuwah might be made manifest in our mortal body. Because that's something we can see and touch and smell and handle and feel. I mean, that call and not do it. You can taste. We'll say, oh, taste and see that Yahuwah is gracious. It's kind. So all these things work again with our senses. He spoke on a level that we can understand it. That death, the way we understand it, when a woman has a baby, that's the closest similarity we have of understanding death working, life being given. Tell me the other way you got it. Because when a woman has a baby, she's at the point of death. So we talk about death prongs. So we're looking at the prongs, the pain that she goes through. What happens in order for this transformation that life can be given to another person? Y'all got me through her suffering. I got to know this. How else am I understanding? I don't understand no spiritual way of nobody being born. That's crazy. I don't live in no spirit. I live in the flesh.
That's right. That's right.
I don't fly out of here. I walk out of here.
That's right.
I listen to statements. It's got to make sense to us. Okay, finish this up. Listen.
While the Pharisees were gathered together, Yahusha asked them, saying,
what did he ask them?
What think ye of Mashiach?
And what do you want to know?
Whose ben is he?
See that? Listen what happened.
They say unto him, the ben of Daoud.
They said the son of God?
The ben of Daoud.
What are they going to tell him?
Hold
on, what do they know? They're in the flesh. What knoweth the man in the flesh? He don't know. So he set up a lineage in the flesh, something that you would know. He just asked some fleshly people about whose son was he. When he asked Cuff that, Cuff told him who he was.
That's right.
And he had to tell Cuff, you couldn't have known that from the flesh.
That's right.
He said, this would have never told you that.
That's right.
But my Abba, which was in Shamayim.
That's right.
You would have never known it. That's why everybody said something different. Everybody said it was somebody in the flesh. I think the Archangel Michael. Not me, I'm thinking Gabriel. Don't make sense. Which is not that name. Nobody would have said that. The people in the flesh. So you had to get an understanding from the flesh to understand how things work from the Ruach. I don't understand that how death working in something give life to something else. Unless I understand it from a natural state. I seen my wife, I seen, women have babies and when have it, what they go through and they suffer in order to give life, to pass life on to another one. And there have been instances where some of them have died. But now he said when this happened, it was to manifest the life of Yahusha. So I will understand what happened when he died. He gave me Cain. That's how Bnyamym came. His mother died. Because it's supposed to manifest our understanding. Listen to the book.
He saith unto them,
what did he say?
How then doth Daoud in Ruach call him Adon?
He asked them, what did they say in the Ruach?
How then doth Daoud in Ruach call him
He
Adon?
just told you how Daoud got to say. He had to be in the Ruach. You said Daoud in the flesh did what?
In Ruach call him Adon.
Saying what?
Saying, Yahuwah said unto my Adon.
Where you think he had to be? He had to be in the Ruach to say this. Did hear this had to be in the Ruach. What did he say?
Sit thou on my right hand. Sit thou on my right hand till I make thine enemies thy footstool.
And he said what at that point?
If Daoud then call him Adon, how is he his ben?
That's what he looked at. Who did you know from the right hand? Bnyamym.
That's right.
So you see how death worketh in one to give life to another, that the life of Yahusha might be made manifest. What do we know about him? What we knew about Bnyamym is what his Abba told us. And what, matter of fact, what Yehuda told us about him. That's what we knew about him. Let's see something. Pick me up and let's say 45 and 6, Barashit. I ain't gonna try to hold y'all all night. I try to encourage people, if I'm a pastor, get you a church home. I refuse for us to sit around and just be taught and just read something and just sprinkle over it and just keep going and just go and pray about what it is. It don't make no sense. Don't make no sense. It makes sense to know what we're doing. That's going to keep us from erring. That's the only way you're going to keep from erring. When you don't know, you're going to wind up erring. Get a person that play basketball, pick them, put them on your team, get them the ball. They're going to walk. They're going to carry. They might shoot in the wrong goal. Because you know what? They're going to be certain because they don't know. Right. So you're going to give us this book and we're just going to read through this stuff we don't know and we ain't going to make no mistakes. We're not going to make no mistakes. That wouldn't make any sense. That wouldn't make any sense. Huh? Pick me up at 30 and 20. Who know what I want? Yes, Yahoo. 30 and 20. And 45 and 6. Of Barashit. Listen to the book.
Which one first?
Oh, yes, Yahoo. Listen, which is easier?
Yes, sir. And
though
the Adon give you the bread of adversity.
And what else?
And the Bnyamym of affliction.
Y'all hear what he do? All this, everything. See that? Listen what he do. He gonna give you something that you can relate to. You know what you do with bread? What you do with bread? Look, you eat it. What you do with liquid? You drink it. He just told you what he did. Though Yahuwah give you what was again?
The bread of adversity.
And what else?
The Bnyamym of affliction.
So we understand what Yahusha had when he was on the tube. They were taking him to the tube. They gave him something to eat. When he was sitting up on the tube, they gave him something to drink. He said, I thirst. But listen what he told them.
Yet shall not your teachers be removed.
Your moray shall not be removed into a, what was it?
A corner anymore.
Anymore. But what's going to happen?
But thine eyes
shall do what?
See thy moray.
I wonder why he going to let you see your moray. Why would we let you do that? Because it's got to make sense. It's got to make sense. By the deal, no invisible. And listen what else going to happen.
And thine ears
shall do what?
Hear a debar behind thee.
You ain't gonna believe what else done happened. He done gave me bread of affliction. What you do with bread? There go taste and drink. You can smell it. Huh? And he said you're gonna hear it and you're gonna see it, Dave. And they want me to deal with the invisible. And what's gonna happen?
Saying, this is the way.
You said, I don't know what, just pray about it?
Walk ye in it.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. Don't tell me the way. They're going to keep me from error.
That's right.
So I got a more, they're going to tell me.
That's right.
They're going to be telling me this is the way. Walk ye in it. Otherwise, you leave it to me and my own devices. What I'm going to do? I'm going to go wrong. I'm going to go wrong. That's what he tell them why they go wrong. If you don't know the scripture and you don't know the authority.
Yeah.
Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
45 and 6. Let Big Unc talk. I used to call my uncle, they come down, they were big too. We call them Big Unc. They're my Big Unc. 45 and 6, Barashit. Listen to the book.
For these 2 years hath the famine been in the land, and yet there are 5 years, in the which there shall neither be earing nor harvest.
44. That's my other uncle, Yahusha. Who know why he was doing that? Why was he telling them that?
Nothing shall do unless he...
So what? Why was he telling them that?
Got revealed to this Abadin, Nabaim.
Because he don't do nothing except he revealed it to him. That's why he was telling them. He was trying to tell them when he was taking them in what was going to happen, they were going to be there. He was letting them, it was still some more years were going to come, and there was going to be a famine going to come. He had to tell them. Mr. Who he told them going about nation rise up against nation. If you don't know, then you know what that tell you, right? Then sir, you're not one of them.
That's right.
He already told what was going to happen. He said, he let us know it's going to happen. Nation going to rise up against nation. It's going to be earthquakes and dire places. He said, I already told you these things. When this stuff happened, hold you guys 16-1. You're Ukanai. And we'll come back over. Your Ukanai and John, they call it 16-1. Listen to the book.
These things have I spoken unto you.
These things I ain't told you about.
Have I spoken unto you.
These things nobody don't know.
That ye should not be offended.
That you should not be offended. That you don't get stagnated. That it don't throw you. Like what?
They shall put you out of the synagogues.
And what happened?
Yea, the time cometh.
The time ain't gonna never happen.
The time cometh.
You just gotta sit back and pray because nobody know what the Lord is gonna be doing.
The time cometh.
That what gonna happen?
That whosoever killeth you
will do what?
Think that he doeth Elohim service.
I know they gotta come from among my people. I already know where you coming from. Tell me what happened.
And these things will they do unto you.
Because they saved and filled with the Ruach HaKodesh?
Because they have not known the Abba, nor me.
Oh, you. What else happened?
But these things have I told you.
You said these things you ain't going to tell me.
Have I told you.
These things, they in the spirit, and they're mirror, and they're mystical.
Have I told you.
For what reason?
That when the time shall come.
You said that it ain't going to never happen.
That when the time shall come.
I'm going to do what?
Ye may remember that I told you of them.
Because he don't do nothing except he reveal it to us.
That's right. That's right.
That's why I tell y'all stuff, because I already know. That's why I tell y'all, because I already know. Back to what you had, 44 and 6. I throw these people so bad. I already know. I'm the person put a wedge in between a lot of these people's happiness. Their happiness ain't in doing nothing right. Their happiness in doing something wrong.
That's right.
They'll seek to kill me for the fact that I make them look bad.
That's right.
I'm their Micaiah and
right.
Mikyah. I never tell them nothing good when they try and do something wrong.
That's right.
I never tell them nothing good, and they can't take it. They don't realize it's been for their own good. But Mr. Yahusha set me here for a reason. Because he's going to drive them out there, he's going to put them out there, they're going to be a snare to them, and they're going to kill them. And they don't realize I'm trying to save their life.
That's right.
How many of y'all couldn't believe that people in here would hate me, my own members? How many of y'all couldn't believe that? Y'all better, you don't believe then. Mm-hmm. You don't believe. These folks in here want to see me dead.
Goodness.
Oh, they know it. I would never reveal them. I would never reveal them no more than he reveal Yehuda. They'll show themselves in due time. At the end of the day, if you're going to take their walk, a lot of y'all don't realize, you take their walk, you have to take it for everything it's worth. Everybody just not, you would think that when you tell people things right, that people will hard you, that people appreciate it. They were a hard people that will go along with them doing wrong. They were the hard, they know the end is going to be destruction, but they rather enjoy themselves before they get destroyed. I don't see no good, I don't see no glory, I don't see no comfort in it. I don't see no kind where I'm going to smoke all the weed, get drunk, whoremonger, do everything wrong, and afterward I'm going to burn forever. It ain't worth it.
It ain't worth it.
It ain't worth it.
No, sir.
Time done caught me so fast from 21 to 50. It ain't worth it.
No, sir.
Ain't that right? Forever never come, Ryan. And I'm finna go out here and give up everything for some fornicate or some adultery, for some cheating, flam, some flam his own people. It ain't worth it.
Not worth it.
Time done already caught me too fast now. I can't afford it.
That's right.
What I'm gonna do with forever and ever? Any fool no simple math, no, it don't add up. Time catch you before you can count it. Before you look around, you don't know what happened. I seen picture, I said, ooh, and then you don't even remember the picture. You don't even remember you took it. They'll let you know, son, you getting out of here.
Yeah.
And you go and you do some stupid stuff and that thing, you know, you get caught out there and never make it back. It ain't worth it. Like, y'all keep gambling and playing with stuff. Some stuff I just will never understand. It's just some stuff ain't even worth my time. Commit no adultery, fornicate and drinking and smoke. Man, that ain't even on my account. Not even on my agenda.
That's right.
Too far behind me. I get the right one, be full-blown AIDS.
Yep. That's right. That's right.
Soon as she wake up, she got Magic Johnson wrote on her titty.
That's right. That's right.
Hey, man, please. I'm trying to figure out, and what mean it is this a mystery? This ain't no mystery.
Fine.
Ain't that right?
Yes, sir.
Start throwing that thing around her back like that. No. Ain't worth it. Just ain't worth it.
That's right.
I stay y'all wait time on. It ain't worth it.
Ain't worth it.
Just ain't worth it. Man, I've been out there. I done seen like I said like Shalom, like Solomon said. Man, I done seen about all the. I say I done seen just about all the works under the shamash. It ain't worth it.
Ain't worth it.
But y'all to keep playing around, keep messing around. I don't know why. It's too late in the evening.
Late in the evening.
Y'all will be here one day. I thought I'd never see 50. Man, I said it'll be 50 years before I see 50. You'll see it faster than you think. And from here, you start counting down. You ain't gonna hardly see no 100. You can lie to yourself you want to. Tomorrow, I got another 50 years. Right. You gonna burn them up, baby boy. Mm-hmm. Time getting real short. It's just like breaking matchsticks. You close and close to getting out of here. I ain't got no time to go out here and mess around, man, and can't get back. Too old for that stuff.
That's right.
Look at Judge, man around, he give me one of them bottle head. Why I can't get that thing up? Why be around that thing, juggling around it like that thing? No, messed up, can't get that thing back. Can't get that juggernaut back up. Man, be stuck that girl, peel that thing, be bobbing and weaving. No, man, I can't. I got too far gone now. Ain't that right? The juggernaut. Ain't that right?
That's right.
Slab blaster. This is that's a bit. You ain't make it though. There's a lot of information in there. Ain't that right? Full of paper. Go ahead, listen. Oh, I done mess with him. Listen.
And he overtook them, and he spake unto them these same Dabarim. Mm-hmm. And they said unto him, Wherefore saith my Adon these Dabarim? Mm-hmm. Allahim forbid that thy Abadim should do according to this thing. Mm-hmm. Behold, the money which we found in our sack's mouth, we brought again unto thee out of the land of Canaan. Yeah. How then should we steal out of thy Adon's house silver or gold? Yes. With whomsoever of thy Abadim it be found, both let him die, and we also will be my Adon's bondmen.
Y'all hear that? Whoever we find it with, let him die. And we're going to be his Abadim. We'll be our Adon. We'll be your servants. We'll be your slaves, whoever you find it with. What happened?
And he said, Now also let it be according unto your Dabarim. Yeah. He with whom it is found shall be my Abed, and ye shall be blameless. Then they speedily took down every each his sack to the ground, and opened every each his sack. And they searched, and began at the eldest, and left at the youngest. And the cup was found in Bnyamym's sack. Then they rent their clothes, and laded every each his ass, and returned to the city. And Yehuda and his Akim came to Yahusha's house, for he was yet there, and they fell before him on the ground. And Yahusha said unto them, What deed is this that ye have done?
What did you do?
What ye not that such a ish as I can certainly divine? And Yehuda said, What shall we say unto my Adon? Yeah. What shall we speak? Or how shall we clear ourselves? Yeah. Allahim hath found out the iniquity of thy Abadim. Yeah. Behold, we are my Adon's Abadim. Yeah. Both we and he also with whom the cup is found. Yeah. And he said, Allahim forbid that I should do so. But the Ish in whom hand the cup is found, he shall be my Abed. Yeah. And as for you, give you up in shalom unto your Abba. Then Yehuda came near unto him and said,
What did it say?
O my Adon, let thy Abed, I applaud thee, speak a debar in my Adon's ear.
Say on.
And let not thine anger burn against thy Abed. Yeah. For thou art even as Pharaoh. Yeah. My Adon asked his Abadim, saying, Have ye a Abba or a Aki? And we said unto my Adon, We have a Abba, an old Ish, and a Yalid of his old age, a little one, and his Aki is dead, and he alone is left of his aim, and his Abba loveth him. And thou saidest unto thy Abadim, Bring him down unto me, that I may set mine eyes upon him. Yeah. And when we said unto my Adon, The lad cannot leave his Abba, for if he should leave his Abba, his Abba would die. And thou saidest unto thy Abadim, Except your youngest Aki come down with you, ye shall see my face no more. And it came to pass, when we came up unto thy Abed, my Abba, we told him the Dabarim of my Adon. And our Abba said, Go again and buy us a little food. And we said, We cannot go down. If our youngest Aki be with us, then we will go down. For we may not see the Ish face except our youngest Aki be with us. And thy Abed, my Abba, said unto us, We know that thy We know that my Ashah bear me to Beni,
What happened?
and the one went out from me, said I.
Yeah.
Surely he is torn in pieces.
Yeah.
And I saw him not since.
What happened?
And if ye take this also from me,
What happened?
and mischief befall him,
Yeah.
ye shall bring down my gray hairs with sorrow to the grave.
What happened?
Now therefore, when I come to thy Abed, my Abba, and the lad be not with us,
What happened?
seeing that his Kai is bound up in the lad's Kai.
That's what I'm talking about. That's good. 50 and 14. Same book. Barashit. I got to show you something else now. About the Yahoo. Listen to the book. 50 and 14. Matthew. Then you're going to give me Matthew chapter 26, 24. This is Barashit that they call Genesis 50 and 14. I don't got me Matthew chapter 26 and verse 24. Listen to the book.
And Yahusha returned unto Mizraim, he and his Akim, and all that went up with him to bury his Abba, after he had buried his Abba. And when Yahusha's Akim saw that their Abba was dead,
What
they
happened?
said, Yahusha will peradventure hate us,
Yeah.
and will certainly requite us all the Rasha which we did unto him.
What happened?
And they sent a Malachi unto Yahusha, saying, Thy Abba did command before he moot, saying,
We'll do what?
So shall ye say unto Yahusha,
What?
Forgive, I palaw thee now, the trespass of thy Akim,
Yeah.
and their Kata, for they did unto thee Rasha,
Yeah.
and now we palaw thee, forgive the trespass of the Abadim of Allahim of thy Abba.
Yeah.
And Yahusha wept when they spake unto him. And his Akim also went and fell down before his Panim. And they said, Behold, we be thy Abadim. And Yahusha said unto them, Fear not, for am I in the place of Allahim.
Yeah.
But as for you,
What
ye
happened?
thought Rasha against me.
Yeah.
But Allahim meant it unto Taud to bring to pass
Do what?
as it is this Yom,
To do what?
to save much alive.
Can you imagine that? They actually had plotted to kill him. His Abba thought he was dead. So then death worked in him, but it wound up being life for them.
That's right.
That's what he let them know, for him not to feel.
That's right.
That was the purpose why they put him in the hole. They were going to kill him. But Reuben and Yehuda, they thought to deliver him out of their hand. His dad, his father, his Abba just told us that surely the first one, he said, my shot, she buried me too.
That's right.
The one, surely he is torn. He just knew he was dead. So we could see how death worked in one and it became life to us. Now you got to ask yourself, how did death work in him when he didn't die? Same thing with Yahusha. Only the flesh.
That's right.
Only the flesh.
That's
the
right.
Ruach was still yet alive.
Yes, sir.
Because we had to understand that. We had to understand how a man died and ever lived. Well, they counted him as dead, but he was still living.
That's right.
But the death that they had accounted to him wound up yielding us life.
That's right. That's
So we
right.
got to understand that, don't we?
Yes, sir.
How are we going to understand that? This man's death worked to our life. While death, listen, they had put this man and grabbed him and bound him and put him in a grave. And they thought to kill him. And why this all happened and all the things that he went through, even when he got into Mizraim being sold, that he was cast down into prison. All these things what happened was similar to a death working. But then it wound up being life for us. Kai for us. Yeah, he was still alive. So, 26, 24, Matthew. I don't know if they'll see this or not. Other one, you get me 20. Well, I said I'm used to 2 8. Why you do that? Why you do that? Hold me. Mark 10, 40. I try to get ready and get y'all out of here. It's just extra. Anybody seen it? Probably did. Probably did. That's what I come in for. Let's see what happened. This is Matthew chapter 10. I'm sorry, Matthew chapter 26, verse 24. Listen to the book. The other one got me, he got me my other one. You got to be two people. That's not impossible. Yahusha was able to do it.
That's right.
Ain't that right?
That's right.
The other one. Right. So hold me Mark 10:40. Matthew 26, 24. Mark 10:40. That's how they work out. Listen to the book.
The bin of Ish goeth as it is written of him.
Yes.
But woe unto that Ish by whom the bin of Ish is betrayed.
Listen.
It had been Tahu for that Ish if he had not been born.
What happened?
Then Yehuda, which betrayed him, answered and said, Adon, is it I? Mm-hmm. He said unto him, Thou hast said.
Yeah.
And as they were eating, Yahusha took bread and barak it and brake it and gave it to the Methodist and said,
What did he tell them?
Take, eat.
What is this?
This is my basar.
My body, which is broke, will be flesh. It's basar. I don't know about body. It'll be flesh, mortal man will be basar. Listen.
And he took the cup and gave thanks.
He did what now?
He took the cup and gave thanks and gave it to them, saying, Drink ye all of it.
That's good. That's good. 10:40, Mark. The book of Mark, chapter 10, verse 40. Listen to the book.
But to sit on my right hand and on my left hand is not mine to give.
Y'all paying attention? Y'all paying attention? How many of y'all know y'all not paying attention? So you don't know either way, huh? All right, listen.
But it shall be given to them for whom it is prepared.
Y'all hear this? It shall be given to them to whom it's prepared. Listen.
And when the 10 heard it, they began to be much displeased.
Listen.
With Jacob and Yochanan.
Yeah.
But Yahusha called them to him.
And did what?
And saith unto them.
What did he say?
Ye know that they which are accounted to rule over the Gentiles exercise adonship over them.
Y'all hear that? They exercise what they would call mastery over them. Right? He said ship on them. You know how we put adon. We just say adon so we understand. He would say their terminology would be lordship. And listen what happened.
And their great ones exercise authority upon them.
What happened?
But so shall it not be among you.
See this? Pay attention.
But
this shall not be among you. Listen.
But whosoever will be great among you.
Do what?
Shall be your minister.
Yeah.
And whosoever of you will be the Rosh shall be Abid of all.
See that? Y'all got it? I know y'all didn't get it. That's what I get paid for. It did my pay week. Did I get paid a week? Oh no. So y'all didn't catch that when y'all read? I picked it up when he was talking. Y'all didn't pay attention to nothing. 44 again at verse 6. Barashit. That's why it's dangerous for people to shove this book in your face. Let's see what he said. This is Barashit 44 and 6. Listen.
And he overtook
them. You get ready to take their money. I already know it, right? But you heard they going to give it to me unless it's right. Listen.
And he overtook them, and he spake unto them these same Dabarim.
What did he say?
And they said unto him, Wherefore saith my Adon these Dabarim?
Yes.
Elohim forbid that thy Abadim should do according to this thing.
Listen.
Behold, the money which we found in our sack's mouth,
what we do?
We brought again unto thee out of the land of Canaan.
Yes.
How then should we steal out of thy Adon's house?
Listen.
Silver or gold? With whomsoever of thy Abadim it be found, both let him die, and we also will be my Adon's Abadim.
Yes.
And he said, Now also let it be according unto your Dabarim. He with whom it is found shall be my Adon, and ye shall be blameless. Then they speedily took down every Ish his sack to the ground, and opened every Ish his sack. And he searched and began at the eldest, and left at the youngest. And the cup was found in Bnyamym's sack. Then they rent their clothes, and laden every Ish his ass, and returned to the city, And Yehuda and his Akim came to Yahusha's house, for he was yet there, and they fell before him on the ground.
What happened?
And Yahusha said unto them, What deed is this that ye have done? Wot ye not that such a ish as I can certainly divine?
Yeah.
And
He said, you don't think I could discern? Divine would be that word. He said, you don't think I could discern? Y'all don't think I know what happened? Listen.
And Yehuda said, What shall we say unto my Adon?
Yeah.
What shall we speak? Or how shall we clear ourselves?
Yeah.
Elohim hath found out the iniquity of thy Abadim.
Y'all see that? He done found out. Talk to me.
Behold, we are my Adon's Abadim,
Y'all hear that? Listen.
both we and he also with whom the cup is found.
Yeah.
And he said, Elohim forbid that I should do so.
Listen.
But the ish in whose hand the cup is found, he shall be my Abed.
That's all I need. 26, 24. Matthew. Yo, I'm going to think I don't teach y'all nothing. Listen to the book.
The Ben of Ish goeth as it is written of him.
But what?
But woe unto that Ish by whom the Ben of Ish is betrayed.
Pay attention.
It had been Ta'ub for that Ish if he had not been born.
That he was never born. Listen what happened.
Then Yehuda, which betrayed him, answered and said, Adon, is it I? He said unto him, Thou hast said. And as they were eating, Yahusha took bread and barak it and brake it, and gave it to the Methodist and said, Take, eat, this is my body. And he took the cup and
So
gave.
you said Bnyamym took the cup. Y'all didn't pay attention to what Yahusha just did. We've been told the person that took the cup was gonna be our servant, and he the one gonna die. So you saw what he just sit down and did to him. He just took the cup. He took the cup. Did y'all just hear what covenant we just made? We agreed on it. It wasn't going to be about no silver and gold. You can get that back. That's the same thing Yehuda did. When they gave him the 30 pieces of silver. Yeah. That's why he brought it back.
That's right.
If you pay attention, though, Yahusha took the cup.
That's right.
He just told y'all he was Bnyamym. So then the death that worked in recall worked life unto Bnyamym, which also manifested the Kai of Yahusha. That's what I do for a living. That's what I do for a living. He tried to teach y'all the same thing, to teach y'all the book of Mark. When they sat around want to know who was going to be the greatest. Who was going to be the greatest person get the cup. He said, listen, all y'all are Akim. That's the same thing that they tried to tell y'all before, that they were all Akim.
That's right.
And he said, the one that's going to be greatest among you, let him be your Abad.
That's right.
That was going to be him. That's why he took the cup. Even Yahusha told you it wouldn't be right for all of y'all to do it. He said, no, the one who got the cup. That's why they sat down, they were eating. Yahusha just went on and took the cup. I know that's what I do for a living. Listen, that just off the rip. Listen, that small change, that was just extra. Thank you, Mr. Yahuwah, for them. Listen, I know you hear me, but for the sake of them that stood by, that's why I said it.
That's right.
That's good.